Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be letting my trusty TBR jar pick up my reads for August. Crazy. I'm so excited for this fall weather though. I just need September to come over this heat, ready for some fall weather, and I need to get out of my slump. I've been falling into a slump. In July, I read the least amount of books a month that I've read so far this year, and crazy because I was starting to do good in like the mid-month. I don't know what was going on, but I didn't want to read, but then I wanted to read and then I didn't know what to pick up. I was just so hard, and I'm just so over that feeling. So we're gonna pick 7 prompts from my TBR jar that corresponds to 7 reads on my physical TBR and hopefully get out of this fucking slump. Last month we did all right. I was in a little slump, so it's okay, but I did read 4 out of the 7 books that I had on my TBR. Not bad, could have done better, but I just didn't really want to read the rest of the ones that I picked. I just wasn't in the mood because I was falling into that slump. I was like, I'm gonna fall further into a slump if I read these, so that is why I didn't read them. But we are gonna go straight into this and pick out 7 prompts. I'm excited. Hopefully I get some really good books to get me out of this slump because Lord save me. Need some good books. So I'm gonna go with this orange one. It's on top because I'm gonna try and show you guys before I see that. Author you're giving a second chance. So any authors that I've read a book that I haven't really vibed with, that I will be giving a second chance because I do want to like some of their books, or that I've liked some of their books but I haven't liked their recent ones. There's quite a few people. Okay, hold on. Let me get the books out. I actually have 4 options of authors that have been misses in the past, or just I have a very rocky relationship with. The first one is Daydream by Hannah Grace. I DNF'd Icebreaker. I just didn't vibe with it. I only got 20% and I was just really bored, but I've heard that this one gets a lot deeper into the romance and their story. I know that she has to help him with his schoolwork because he's now the captain of the hockey team and he can't fail. Really intrigued by that, and I know he also got an ADHD diagnosis. Next we have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I hated The Love Hypothesis and her first books, but I have been liking her recent books, so I have been giving her more second chances, but I'm unsure of how I'm going to feel about this one. Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I did not like People We Meet on Vacation. Beach Read was very meh. I did really love Book Lovers. Happy Place was also meh. She's a very hit or miss author for me, but I've been wanting to give her another chance, so I feel this one could be good. The last one is Arcana Academy by Elise Kova. I read, I think, her indie pub series, The Trial of Sorcerers. Did not vibe with that. Tried to read A Deal with the Elf King by her. Did not vibe with that. This one, I am very intrigued. All I know about this is that it's at an academy and there's tarot card magic, which sounds very interesting. I don't know which one to pick though because this one's very chunky. I'm gonna go with Daydream as the first book for this prompt just because I feel the words are pretty big. I feel it's gonna get me out of my slump. I found Icebreaker was quick to read even though I wasn't enjoying it. I feel I'm gonna connect to this one more. On book number 1 for my August TBR. For prompt number 2, I'm gonna try and go with a different color. Let's go with this pink one. It's stuck to the green. You see that? A book by an author you love. Interesting because we did just get a prompt about an author that I didn't like that I'm giving a second chance. An author that I love. Ooh, okay, we have quite a few authors that I love on here. I love Tia Williams. I loved 7 Days in June, and I really want to get to this one. I also love S.A. Cosby. I love S.A. Cosby, but I also love Frederick Bachman. So the thing is, I am going on vacation. Not vacation, but I'm going to a cottage with my friends. What books do I want to bring with me to the cottage with my friends? Is My Friends a bad book to bring with me? But I really want to read this one. I feel I'm running out of time to read this one because I feel this gives summer. This gives summer vibes. And I love Frederick Bachman. I loved Anxious People and I loved A Man Called Ove. What I'm going to pick is My Friends by Frederick Bachman because this just screams summer. I need to read it in August or else I'm never going to read it until next summer. I know myself. I'm going to read this when I am at the cottage with my friends. I feel this is going to be the perfect read for that, and I'm very excited. Also, it does match my nails right now. So I think this one is going to be book 2 on the TBR. For our next prompt is prompt number 3. I'm going to pick a green one because we did go orange and pink. So time for a green one. Oh, I'm trying not to look. A book with a number on the title. A number in the title. On the title? Whatever the fuck. Okay. No. Blood Moon. No. No. All of these are no. No. No, 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 no. Do we even have any? We actually just might not have any. Wait, that'd actually be kind of crazy. I actually don't think we have any. Okay, well, that's a flop. Why do I have that prompt then? Okay, well, okay, we're gonna pick again. Because I don't have a book with a number in the title. Here you go. A book that starts with the same letter as your first name. So, Alyssa, A. A book that starts with A. Ooh. An Academy for Liars starts with A. We could add A Desolation Called Peace back onto the TBR. We also have All the Sinners Bleed again. A love song for Ricky Wilde. But I want a fantasy book. Artificial Wisdom as well. But I don't think I'm in the mood for that. I think the one, and a Fate, Fortune, Fire. But I think the one that I'm going to go with, because I've been in such like a dark academia spooky mood, is An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson. It says, a student will find that the hardest lessons sometimes come outside the classroom in this stunning dark academia novel. Very excited. Heard very mixed reviews. So I am, will I love it? Will I hate it? I don't know, but I've been getting like that dark academia itch. And I hope this will like scratch that itch for me. So this is book number 3 on the TBR. For prompt number 4, let's shake this up. I can't, a fucking prompt flew out. I'm just gonna use that one because it just flew out while I was shaking it, so. What is that? Lowest rated book on Goodreads. Which book has the, I already know which book it is. And I'm scared. Only Because It's You by Rebecca Vicia, I think. This one I know is like a friends to lovers arranged marriage because he is gonna get deported and get sent back, but I think he needs like a green card. So then she's like, I can't live without you. Let's get married. So they're gonna get married and then feelings start happening. And I'm very excited because I did also get this little like postcard map thing with it. And I'm really intrigued and very excited. We do have a lot of romance books on this TBR. Am I mad about it? No, because I feel like I need to read all of them. So this one is the lowest rated book. I believe it has like a 3.17, which is pretty low, or a 3.2, pretty low. I'm intrigued. Is it going to be as bad as people on Goodreads say that it is? We will find out. And this is the 4th book added to my TBR. Book number 5, please, more fantasy. I don't know if you can read that. A 2025 release. Ooh, okay. We could go Our Vicious Descent here. Blood Moon was released, but we could also go A Fate, Fortune, Fire. Arcana Academy. Or we could go The Possession of Alba Diaz. I am reading The Vampires of El Norte right now, and I'm loving it. This one could be a good contender, actually, because I am really obsessed with her writing. So I think it's either going to be this one or Blood Moon. This one comes out August. Ooh, I should read this one soon. But I don't know if this one's like, these are both like spooky-esque books, speak stuff about vampires. There's like animal attacks that I'm assuming is vampires. Then there's like about school and somebody wants to kick her out. I don't know, I'm intrigued. This one is about possession. So, The Possession of Alba Diaz by Isabel Canas. This one says, when a demonic presence awakens deep in a Mexican silver mine, the young woman it seizes must turn to the one man she shouldn't trust. Like, that sounds so good. And I am really loving Isabella Canas's writing in The Vampires of El Norte. So I feel like this will scratch that itch that I need, like a spooky gothic read that I need for August. So this one is going to be the 5th book on my TBR. Hey, it's time for prompt number 6. We got 2 left. Okay, let's pick this orange one because we did a pink one last time. There we go. What does it say? A book you think will make you cry. Probably a lot of these books, to be honest. A lot of these books will probably make me cry. But what do I think will make me cry the most? Okay, but it could be like sad tears. It could be like sad tears. Like I feel like Beartown is a good contender, but could also be like a Desolation Called Peace because I'm finishing one of my favorite duologies, or Chain Gang All Stars of like Tears of like Disgust. And I really want to read this one. I think the book that I am going to pick is Shanking All-Stars by Nana Kwame Adjei because I am really excited for this one, but I know it's about the US prison system. Then there's gladiator fights and it's like for entertainment. And I just know it's going to be such a hard, deep, emotional read. And that's why I think I am going to cry. Like I cry with every book. So I do think this will make me cry, like sad tears, frustrated tears, angry tears. So I think this is going to be the one that I'm going to read. This is going to be the 6th book on my TBR. The final one. What color should we do? Let's go green. Let's go green. Don't fail me. Hopefully this is good. There are so many books. Oh my god. Can you read that? BookTok book. That could be, this could mean literally anything because there are so many that have become BookTok books. Or it doesn't have to be like your stereotypical first layer of BookTok. Anything that I've seen a lot of people talk about. Big Beautiful Life, I would count anything Emily Henry, anything Ali Hazelwood. I think I'm gonna pick this one just because I've seen so many people read it recently, and I do think I actually am gonna pick it up this month. I actually think I will. It was on my TBR last month. Martyr by Kaveh Akbar, because I am really excited for this one, and I just know it's gonna be so good because a lot of people have been saying it's one of their god tier, like 6-star reads, and I want that feeling. I want that feeling, which is why I want to pick this one. Also because it's not very long. It's like 330 pages, under 400 pages. I need a short read because some of these books are a little bit thick on my TBR. So I think this is going to be our 7th and final book on this physical TBR. So this is the final TBR, and this is what my TBR jar picked out. We have an author that you're giving a second chance, Daydream by Hannah Grace, because I DNF'd Icebreaker. We have a book by an author you love, and I picked My Friends by Frederick Bachman because I'm so excited and I love him. We have a book that starts, or a title that starts with the same letter as your first name, which is A. I picked An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson, Dark Academia. Really excited. We have the lowest rated book on Goodreads on your physical TBR, and that is Only Because It's You by Rebecca Fischia. Very intrigued to see if this is going to live up to like the rating that it gets. We have a 2025 release, which is The Possession of Alba Diaz by Isabel Canas. Very excited for this one. Then we have a book you think that will make you cry. I have Shanking All-Stars by Nana Kwame Adjei. Very excited, but also this is going to be a hard one to read. This is going to be a hard one. And lastly, we have a BookTok book. So any books that I've seen on BookTok. Martyr by Kaveh Akbar is one that I've been seeing so much recently. Very excited for this one. So that is my TBR for August. These 7 books that hopefully I'm going to read. Hopefully I get out of my slump a little bit more. I am going to be like moving around a lot. I don't know. Hopefully we get through this. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and see you next time.